I guess doing some late night Honkai. I watched the Eagles one earlier today.
One day, you will understand my perseverance.
Don't let me down. We have... There's no backing out now. For me or you.
Attack!
Until everything burns to ashes! Set to the seas of pain!
Self-inflicted misery.
Reach the end of the story in your own...
Hey, evening. What's up, man? Doing a little Honkai before head to bed. Just trying to figure out this dumb shit. Hey, what's up? Not much, just trying to figure out these side quest garbage. Skip it. Nice, yeah, I was trying for Aglaia, whatever her name is. Because I need a purple character. New dice. I haven't got lucky last couple ones. Last one I actually pulled was Firefly. Oh, sorry. Yeah, my monitor's right there. I probably should just move my cam. I'm just trying to figure out what to do on these stupid creations. Snake green. Burn. Oh, I gotta use this stuff. I don't know, over a year maybe. I do it off and on, just like leisurely at night. Just chill. Alright. Mm. Yeah, I got my main ones. Well, like my main DPS is ones I use is Firefly and Astral. I'm working on it slowly. I don't know where these are at. So I need one with a brown and okay, it might be this. Yeah, there we go. United States, Pennsylvania. You. There it is. Yeah, I have fire and like imaginary lockdown. Just got oh yeah, I got Jade too. Got Jade in the last one. I was trying for Effexio for green, but I couldn't get her to drop, so purple and green's definitely major ones I look for. Alright, what do we do now? I got to level 5 claim, sweet. Research. So purple and white. Purple brown star. I got some of these from, well, I used portions of it. I got it from, oh, I can't even remember the name. It's about a year or so ago. New 3D or something like that. It was a World of Warcraft, horde thing. I just never really changed some of them yet. I'm just switch them up for different games like this. Yeah, pretty much. I'm used to it. Especially the smaller streamers in the middle of the night. I get asked so many times. They're graphic designers. I'm like, oh god. I appreciate it, listen, but I just don't give out Discord. No offense. Yeah, usually it's always like, I'll be grinding, I won't answer them, they'll be like, wanna see some of my work, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, just leave me a DM, I'll get to it. Especially, whenever I link my, stream on Twitter, oh my god. That's how they really get you. Thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate it. Alright. Special mutation. Can I keep leveling this up, or is it stick caps? Are you making Pokemons or something with this part? Yeah, I guess I can't go over 140. I got one more to try. Purple, wait. You're good. Doesn't bother me. I'm used to it. I mean, yeah, if you just leave it on the message or whatever, I just don't deal with a whole lot of spamming. You guys are good. Yeah, I'm sure. But yeah, I'm not getting paid to do this yet anyhow, so. And I appreciate it. Maybe when I actually get into it, actually. I'll just do it for like chill thing after work and at night. But yeah, like I'll like post I'm going live on Twitter. Which people told me is a good way to get your stream out there, and man, I get so popped up with different bots and 20 different follows of like people just trying to get me to buy their stuff. Yep, no problem. Hope I'm done with all this. I want to go kill some shit. It's part of this. Alright. Yeah, I have it on my Twitter on there. If you want to just send it there, I'll look at it sometime. The hell's that noise? Oh, I gotta take a picture, I guess. Oh yeah, I'm just used to it because like they'll follow me in the middle of the night whenever I'm streaming, like not them personally, but and then a couple days later be unfollowed or it's like a fake account. So I just get worried about getting scams or something, you know, because I heard that if they get a hold of your Discord they can do it, but I have no idea. I'm afraid to find out. Hooray. Should be done with all that now, right? I haven't got her yet, so I couldn't tell you. She looks alright. But, like I said, I'm looking for what you call the purple lightning. Like, I've got Jade, Firefly, and Dr. Ratio are my main three I use. But I've been using the actual main character for a tank, even though it's fire too. It helps a little bit on some of the boss fights. Only 4 other ones I have is, well, I use Jinglu mainly over Jade, but I was just using it, you know, some of the bosses, which you have to use other characters' elements. So, like Jade, I got Argenti, Bronya. I'm still trying to figure out, you know, which characters goes with what, but I was doing pretty decent with Firefly, Astral, Jinglu with my character. But I know I could probably look up stuff. Yeah. Yeah, Jade is pretty good for debuff and AoE. But yeah, Astral and Firefly are my main too. But I haven't, like I said, I haven't got a purple. I think my only purple I've got is, it's all like frickin' 4-star characters. I mean, Maze and Tingun, I guess, are decent if I wanted to level them up, but... Yeah. Yeah, I don't have heard of that. That's what I was saying. I'm either missing one that's, what do you call it, synergies with one. So, oh, I guess I have Gephardt, but he's probably like, what, one of the worst 5 stars. Oh, do they? Yeah, I guess I should. I guess he is Hunt, so that would be help. Yeah, Astral's a big good, what's his name? Yeah, Dr. Ratio. He does, I like his follow-up attacks, or like when you get hit and he hits it, or tap, or what do you call it? Yeah, I couldn't get, I did bad on my rolls for Fexio last time. But like I said, I haven't even touched, what do you call it, Pentacoli or whatever. Like I'm doing a prologue and I literally just started there, but I was just trying to clear my quest log. You know how that is. And I never, I'll put it this way, I was on the train all the way up through almost 2.0. I just get on whenever I got all the Twitch drops or, you know, the codes. And just kept doing 10 rolls. Because I was mainly just playing Zenless and I was playing Wuthering Waves when it first came out in Genshin. But I'm actually seriously playing it now. But yeah, for completionists, there's so much side shit. I was like, holy Christ. But I guess it is. It's what, at least 2 years old worth of content. Well, that's what I was old before. What I was doing was, I'll show you my one. Like, this is my main team. For tanking, it puts pretty good defense once I put all his traces at 70. The Yingling does AoE, single target, and that helps break the, their shields. They work pretty good, but they freaking, for heals or anything, it freaking sucks. Besides Firefly healing herself. I mean, I'm probably good for now on, but probably when I get higher up in the story, I'll definitely be for. Are they? I was guessing. So where am I going?
It's still early.
Good to see you, friend.
I don't know if I need to even do these. Do I even have? I don't think I have imaginaries yet. I just have the harmony buff. Yeah, I ain't that far in the story, I don't think. Yeah, the only trailblazers I had is destruction, preservation, and yeah, everyone says the ice or the imaginary. I probably have to just work on story for that. But he does do my most damage at the moment.
We need a strategy.
Alright.
For the theater of the mediocre.
Until everything burns to ashes! Firefly type set to the seas of flame!
Your answers? Test. Freeze.
All will be revealed. In lunar flame.
Yeah, I literally probably don't have any of those characters you said. I'm like fairly new.
SAS per Kibbe. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
0 points.
Blade of moonlight.
I will claim victory for my spite to land!
Your answers?
I do like the taunt ability. Saves the other characters.
Nowhere to run.
Firefly type 4 in set to the seas of flame!
Lance at the ready. Hit!
Sam in position.
Oh, I don't have any green or destruction, that's probably why.
Stand down.
Joining the battle. Attack!
Tedious. All will be revealed in lunar flame. Blade of moonlight.
I'm asking questions. Answer me. 0 points. Sam in position. Got the defense? The test. SAS knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Like until everything burns to ashes! Set to the seas of flame!
0 points. Mediocre.
I'm on guard.
I'm not sure yet.
Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
This is my fight to live!
Your answers? Answer me. Fletch.
Firefly type will set to the seas of flame!
It's time.
Yeah, I think this comp's kicked my ass kick. Heal with what? I don't have anything to heal with, I don't think.
Detonate.
I have to keep going.
Oh god.
Attack. Mission terminated.
Ah, fuck it. I'll just have to level another character for those. Yeah, these are literally the 8 yellow characters, 5 stars I had, so. Yep, something or something. The only green has is Brawny, but she just buffs, right? Pretty sure. So I think I just got like a bunch of... So my other characters are all AoE. Unless she heals at all. Or is she more AoE, right? Probably. Let's... Oh, she buffs, that's right. So I have a buff in like 3 AoE. Either that or I have to just mess with one of my 4-star characters and level
I
that
shall
up.
uphold the principles of knighthood, to champion beauty and courage.
You learn to know yourself before your enemy.
Nope, definitely not. I literally have like 8 characters. The minimum. Well, 4 of them are actually leveled up. Alright, I'll just skip this and go do, what was I gonna work on? Do March's sword thing real quick. Just pause and save and do another time
Still
after I
early.
get the right
Where to now?
characters.
It's still early. Where to now?
Now I don't have Sunday or Adventure, or whatever you guys said. Like, I have like 20 some 4-star characters, and Gephardt, which I heard is trash. Himiko is about that, right? So the 4 that I've been using, Jade, Argenti, and Braun, yeah. And Himiko, that's all I got. Oh, is he? I'll just look at all the tier lists. I always see him near the bottom. But it'd probably make me stay alive better.
Start with the good stuff. Compliments make me better. So remember to say lots of nice things.
Is March Hunt any good, or not really? I don't even know if it's worth doing these side quest things right now.
Another new move under my belt. I gotta find time to try it out.
Okay. Yeah, basically I was just looking at the tax, you know what I mean? And I was like, Jinglu, Firefly, and the ratio to this is my most damage, so I've just been use them on the story with my main character.
Wonder what I'll run into
No,
today.
that's definitely a bad synergy, but and every time I look up for what team builds for him, either I'm missing. Definitely don't have the other 2 or 3 of every single build that I need. Yeah, I've already seen this story a couple. I think I've done this twice, but there's must be like 5 different endings or something. Oh yeah. I think I got my Eidolons where it heals me whenever I do AoE damage with my main character preservation, but and just Firefly just heals herself back up. I think that's about it, right? Yeah, I'm still learning shit. I just have to hope for actual healer. Yeah, that's all I thought. But yeah, when there's big groups, they do a good bit of damage, but when the boss fights, if they don't have a weakness to their things, it's kind of rough. I've gone through this whole thing doing that.
What do you recommend?
I'm not sure.
That's enough training for today. I need time to absorb everything. Another step closer to star-crazing glass greatsword. I learned so much today.
Yeah, I was mixing up the relics for Firefly for the breaks and fire damage. And she does really good on the AoE, like breaking their shields, but like I said, without heals, sometimes it's a little rough. I don't think so. So is Harmony Imaginary the same thing, or is it a different one that gets unlocked? That's what I get confused on. Okay. I thought that was something I got unlocked in 2.0 or something.
How should I go about this?
Today, you'll face your first test. It's all about the basics.
Oh, I know.
That's grasping the basics.
And Perry's.
See?
But I'm actually not
Yeah,
bored at
I've
all.
already seen this a couple times.
According to the schedule, there's a test today, right? I'm ready.
Okay.
Not very sportsmanlike. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less carbs, what? Yes! Awesome! Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less carbs, what? Yes! Looks like I passed the... to today?
Is March Hunt any good or about average? I know people say free to play. She's a good synergy or decent. Yeah, I'm still.
How should I go about this?
Let's think about that.
Let's do this! Did I really just learn that? I guess I am pretty awesome after all. What do you recommend?
Time for your second test. I'll be your examiner.
According to the schedule, there's a test today, right? I'm ready. But did I really just learn that? Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards! Watch this!
Lower your weapon.
Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards! Watch this! Yeah!
Oh, yo, yeah, it's about 2 a.m. here. So I'm gonna work on this and maybe
Wonder what I'll
start
run
the
into
prayer
today.
log. Yeah. Pen a calling after this. There we go. Good night, day, whatever it is.
I'll fight. What do you recommend? I learned so much today. Well done, me. Another step closer to star-crazing glass greatsword. I'll fight Cat. Another new move under my belt. I gotta find time to try it out. Let's do this. How should I go about this?
Wonderful.
That's enough training for today.
Before we start the test, there's something...
The final test. I'm a little nervous. Oh, come on, March 7th. You got this. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less carbs. What's this? Now watch this! Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less carbs! Watch this!
Punish evil! Out of moves!
Another step closer to star-crazing glass greatsword. Wonder what I'll run into today. How should I go about this? I learned so much today. That's enough training for today. Did I really just learn that? I guess I am pretty awesome after all. What do you recommend?
Wonderful.
That's enough training for today.
Before we start the test,
The final test. I'm a little nervous. Oh, come on, March 7th. You got this. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards, what? Yes! Yeah! Oh, I get it!
Punish evil!
Huh? Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards, Wasp, death! Awesome!
Sword, heed me. You're all in on it.
Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards, Wasp, death! Oh, I get it!
Come get me. Have at you. Punish evil.
Not very sportsmanlike. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards, Wasp, death!
I failed. Not bad.
Oh! Now, I'd love to hear your suggestions on...
I remember Yench. Do you feel any close?
Yes, that's... I'm about to... I mean, don't you have... hey!
Well, even though...
Hey.
We don't have any convenience.
I've made a bowl of matsutake longan white bamboo sparrow soup for you, Miss Mark. Hey now!
Can I drink half now?
Are you really that...
You don't know the half of it. Those IP...
If it's just here, this medicine is named Yabra. A tiny dose. Actually, some of the...
Whoa, sounds incredible!
No, not at all.
Just what?
Well, the thing is, I had a peek.
Okay.
We're all brainstorming, Dr. Jiao Qiu.
Oh, sorry. I heard March was planning to use some medicine against Scott. So, well, it seems you're...
Wait.
Exactly.
Wait.
What? How did you...
Seriously, don't even compare.
Well, Dr...
Huh?
Wait.
All right, it's...
He ran...
What's done is...
Rest assured.
Let's go.
Ah, March.
Unpop...
Oh, I've caught wind. Guess what? And you know what else? Of course we... All right, enough to...
don't...
Spare me your...
Hello? My stomach hurts. What's happening? Ugh, mine hurts too. Could it be that something was wrong with that too?
Those vile Genjo scoundrels! Just hold on, boys. Let's defeat this little brat first.
Oh, not good. I think last night's dinner's about to make a grand exit. I gotta go to the bathroom. See ya.
Stop there! Don't you dare run away!
Sorry, but I can't hold it any longer. I really...
Spare me the details. Just get out of here! Unceasing! The Astral Express is racing away! Astral Express! You're not allowed to leave!
Yeah! Oh, I get it! Now watch this! Time to show you Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards, Wasp, death! Yeah! show you what I can. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, Bless Card, Watch this! Yeah!
I lost.
You'd better go to the bath.
No.
Ooh. Let's...
I have one last...
fine.
You...
Wait, what?
March 7th, you're the... Maybe... Well,
You're calm?
go for it. Guys!
Miss March, maybe we should try some.
It wasn't my idea.
It's quick. Must be a prologue to Panic Holiday.
It's still early. Where to now?
Hey, quick! Serval's about to start singing!
Woo! Thanks, everyone! Hope you're ready for a great show! Let's get started!
Serval!
Heartbeats will shake me.
So rules can't break me.
Crank the sound and let your soul be free.
The lightning strikes right off the wall. Let yourself fall into it all.
Nice.
Heartbeats will...
Is that Pale? Next, I'll be introducing the Bellabog's History and Culture Museum. Guess what? I heard there's gonna be also those who sac... Miss Pela, Peter's... Enough! From now on, no whispering aloud. If you don't want to have any homework later, you'd better start listening. Sorry, Miss Pela. That's better. Now, where was I? Oh, I never knew Pela had a strict side.
How did you get a score this low?
Aunt Gertie! It's been...
Oh, you're here for the Soulworm Festival, right? The atmosphere is like no other. Silly me, where are my manners? Grab yourselves a sun cake each.
Get them while they're hot.
Hey, that's not fair! Get to the back of the line! Ever heard of first come, first served?
Show a little respect. If it weren't for these two, we'd be eating geomarrow by now. Take a look at these beauties. These are the best sun cakes I've made all day.
Oh, wow, they smell so good. They look so crispy.
Well.
Phew. Who'd have thought just taking a stroll could be so tiring? Say, I think we should probably pay Branya a visit. Or we could go...
I understand the difficulties that this world is facing, Supreme Guardian. Belobog's current financial burden cannot be pinned on you, nor anyone else for that matter. However, objectively speaking, since Belobog has existed as an independent entity to this day, its debt cannot simply be written off. Oh, it looks like we have some visitors.
Branya! And Topaz? You're here too? I guess you've already started your business talks. We'll get out of your way if...
It's no bother. We've pretty much wrapped things up already anyway. Please consider my plans carefully, Supreme Guardian. If Eurela 6 wants to rebuild its connections with the rest of the galaxy, your credit record with the IPC will be of great help.
You've made yourself clear, Miss Topaz. I'll require some time to consider my next course of action.
Naturally. However, while you're deliberating, my colleagues will need to carry out some operations in Belobog. I hope that your subjects in the underworld are. I'm sorry our business got in the way of a reunion with old friends. I'll get out of your way.
Is everything alright, Branya? I didn't know Miss Topaz was so... intense. She seemed nice when we met her.
It's good to see you two again. Welcome back to Belobog. I planned a special reception, but I had to deal with an unexpected guest. The lady you just witnessed, she claims to represent the IPC. There's no need to keep either of you in the dark. To tell the truth, I have too much weighing on my mind right now to even think about the Soulworm Festival. Since you've already made her acquaintance, I needn't explain. I'm sure you've heard pieces of Belobog's history the first time you visited. The Legion's invasion 700 years ago, how the Stellaron brought about the Eternal. It seems that much of Belobog... Topaz shared with me the story of the Stellaron's descent upon Eurela 6. How the original outsiders stationed here foresaw the impending disaster and chose to leave in large numbers. Among those outsiders were several investors from the Interastral Peace Corporation. Before they departed, they did something noteworthy. They sought out architects who refused to leave, those who insisted on defending their homes. The IPC provided these architects with significant funds to aid them against the coming disaster. It was with those funds that Belobog was able to construct its immense walls. Even the initial funding for the development of the first batch of automatons was drawn from the same pool.
Wow, that's a pretty incredible story. So, does that mean Topaz's business here is to collect a debt from Belobog?
Yes, I'm afraid so.
That's ridiculous! And what's with the timing? What took them so long to get here? If it wasn't for us eliminating the Stellaron, they'd have nothing to collect. It's obvious they're just trying to...
According to her account, the repayment period agreed upon by the architects and the IPC investors was 280 years. However, less than a century after the loan was taken out, the connection between Eurela 6 and the rest of the galaxy was completely severed. The IPC deemed that the disaster had caused irreparable damage, and that there was no civilization left to reclaim the debt from. As such, they considered the owed sum permanently lost. It wasn't until the Stellaron crisis was resolved that the IPC discovered that Belobog had survived.
And that's when they sent Topaz.
And the interest. An astronomical amount. I don't even know how to read such a long... Before you both arrived, Topaz warned me that if the payments were delayed, the IPC would give her the authority to employ...
Oh, I had no idea things were like this. Here... Yeah, we have to help Bronya out. The IPC is too big and powerful. The Belabogians won't be able to resolve...
You seem to have a deeper knowledge of the Interastral Peace Corporation than I do. I'm glad you're both here. I know you came for the... Now, I must ask you and the Astral Express for help. Do you think you could persuade Topaz to reevaluate the situation? The Express's reputation precedes it. Perhaps there's still hope?
Have no fear, Bronya. When a friend's in need, the Nameless will always be at their side. Yeah, after all, this guy here is a pretty good negotiator.
Thank you so much, both of you. While you're out looking for Topaz, I'll see if I can think of a strategy to deal with the situation.
Oh, hey! I just remembered. We might as well just be direct. Okay, God, we better...
Oh, it's you two again. This is the third time today we've run it. Why, of course I will. Meeting friends from the Astral Express is always a What do you make of this painting? I'm no expert, but just from the artist's strokes, I can tell it's no ordinary. It portrays a certain kind of sorrow, you know? Not your everyday kind of sadness. It runs much... It's as if the artist had condensed history into one poignant but sorrowful image. The artist's brushwork depicts a generation's... No, several generations' hardships. Not at all. The analysis of an aficionado. I wouldn't take my word for it. The Express has visited many worlds. I'm sure the Nameless have, I suppose, what I'm trying to say is, what I'm drawn to isn't the style in which a piece is painted, but its overall value. Its intrinsic value may only be 50,000 credits, but its added value might push the total up to 200,000.
Sorry for crashing your artist party, but we came to talk to you about something...
Oh? A collaboration?
Not exactly.
Let's walk and talk. Most exhibits in this museum are of little value. But, with a keen eye, it's possible to find a diamond in the rough, so to speak.
Miss Topaz, Bronya's...
Oh! You two are close, so how can I help? Not sure in the arrangement?
We, help me out here. You know I'm not good at this.
I see. I understand. However, you must understand that debt collection is a big part of my job. I've dealt with cases far more difficult than Belobog's. I appreciate each case has its difficulties, but if I treated every late debtor as a special case, the galaxy's economy would come to a grinding halt. The strategic investment department as well, but Eurillo 6 has far exceeded the allotted repayment period. Oops. The exhibits here are pretty ordinary. I estimate they're probably not worth much. Let's keep moving.
So you're basically saying the Belabogians must pay off their ancestors' debts.
When you think about it, it's just another part of the cycle of life.
I'm not sure it's as poetic as that.
Wow! Look! Is that little critter native to Eurillo 6? It's so white and fluffy. Where can I find a life? I absolutely adore them. Have you guys met Numby yet? Oh, where'd they go? Come to think of it, this little guy is on display here probably means it's already extinct.
So, Miss Topaz, what exactly will it take for the IPC to go... Bronya invested so much just to make this world a little better. And now, it feels like all of her efforts will be...
What do you take the IPC for, Miss March? We're just the same as Belobog's architects. We're all followers of the preservation. No matter what solutions we propose, we will always take the welfare of the people of Belobog into consideration. Otherwise, we'd be no different from the Legion, would we?
So you're saying there's nothing to worry about? But Bronya...
Don't worry yourself too much. The Supreme Guardian is a wise person. She'll understand. But, to answer your question directly, it'd take a miracle. I'll complete the Eurillo 6 project no matter what obstacles I encounter.
This isn't going as planned. What should we do?
I wouldn't waste too much energy on this matter. Why not make the most of the festive atmosphere? Oh, looks like one of my colleagues is after me. My apologies, but I should probably take this. Bye!
So, what now? We spent... Well, yeah, I guess Miss Topaz is just doing her job. All these vested interests. So hard to undo any of it. They don't teach this stuff in school. Wait, did I even go to school? Did someone send you a message? Huh? The series? I really did jinx us. I guess complaining won't get us in.
It's still early. Where to now?
Zila!
Hey! Am I glad to see you two here? I'm not sure how much longer we can hold. It's bad. Really bad. Their weapons and nobody's been seriously hurt. But if you see those two in black, they've been guarding the mine entrance. They're not letting anyone in or out. Hey! Just because you have fancy equipment doesn't mean you can bully us! Who do you think you are? What's the matter? Got nothing to say?
What's going on inside the mine? Any...
A few miners made it out earlier. They looked pretty panicked. They said the whole mine had been seized by the people in black. These uninvited guests keep talking about asset evaluation, whatever that means. All I know is that they're seriously disrupting the lives of the underworld. Who?
We were just talking to her in the museum. Do you think her...
The person you're talking about. Are they in charge of the... Potaz Pazto? Whatever her name is, she can wait. Right now, the most important thing is to free those Hey, you two!
You guys. What's the...
You two...
So it's you! You're the one who was do you even know who you're Team leader?
Shut up! I spent 7 years on a forsaken asteroid for...
IPC? Interviews? No need to waste our breath on this idiot.
Lose some, win some. Don't let me down.
Join the battle. Just ahead.
Until everything burns to ashes! Fight to live!
That's it?
17 rounds of it.
Let's set off. Ready for action? Let's get moving.
Hello, it's Mr. Svarog, isn't it? And this cute little girl must be Claire.
Hello, miss. Are you...
I'm Topaz. I've come to have a chat with Mr. Svarog.
Clara, go inside and wait for me.
Huh? But if you have a guest...
She is not a guest. Neither is she a friend. Go, Clara. Everything will be fine.
So, it seems my source was right. Who'd have thought that such a strong bond could exist between a giant robot and a little girl? So heartwarming.
You bear the insignia of the Interastral Peace Corporation. What is your motive for coming here?
Straight to the point, huh? I like your style. Eurillo 6. Are robots familiar with that term? Anyway, it refers to the planet we're currently standing on. It's about to become the property of the IPC. No one can reverse this outcome. Not you, not the Nameless, nor any power in the galaxy. I only care about one thing right now. Demonstrating to the shareholders of the IPC that Eurillo 6 can generate value. In the long run, this is a way, the only way, to ensure Belobog's long-term interests. I need your help to achieve this goal.
Long-term interests, undefined. Analyzing objectives. Analysis failed. Tell me, Emissary, how do you plan to convince the IPC leadership?
That's simple. I'll show you.
This is...
Source code. Or to be more precise, source code that is able to take control of all mechanized units in Belobog. I'm sure you're familiar with this. All mechanized units manufactured in Belobog over the last 700 years utilize the underlying systems created by the IPC. The code is so refined that the engineers never saw any reason to change it. I assume you're also aware that there was once a large automaton factory in the underworld. Thousands upon thousands of automatons, enough to crush the Legion's vanguard, lay dormant within. This is my bargaining chip for negotiating with the higher-ups. I'll convince them that Eurillo 6 has a place in the company's long-term strategies. But first, I need a guide to show me where these automatons are.
I understand. What are your intentions for the people currently living?
Their future has already been purchased. All I can do is make them accept this fact, using a relative...
I understand.
Oh, so you're not as stubborn as the rumors suggest.
The future you speak of is beyond my computational range, but my emotional analysis indicates that you are indeed trying to... Additionally, Calculations indicate a 96.4% probability of compliance through force if I refused.
Your calculations are slightly on the conservative side. Here's to our future cooperation. If you wouldn't mind.
All the miners here.
Well, the situation here is pretty similar to...
Hey, check it out! Isn't that...
What? Isn't that thing a fragmentum?
The IPC are all about their sci-fi sorcery, so... Sounds like you two are getting along. Dear.
Look, you guys.
Looks like they want.
Help! Those people dressed in black are attacking us!
Hey, I'm talking.
No, I really don't know.
This place is filled with...
Give an inch and they'll take a mile. Don't let me down.
Stand in position.
Until everything burns to ashes! This is more than a battle. Set the seas aflame!
I'm on guard.
I'm asking questions. A test.
Fight to live! Looks like Numby's in a good mood.
But aren't they on the IPC side? Strange.
Look!
We'll see who's really...
Huh? Where'd Numby go?
Wow. For something so short and stubby, you're surprisingly nimble. Well, guess that's that. We're on our own. Oh, now. Let's keep going. Hey, you! Are you in charge around here?
All local. The IPC is currently conducting asset evaluation work here. Local residents are advised to follow those responsible for evacuation to the...
Don't lie to us! You seized the mine by force for yourself. You drove the locals out of their homes. I'm warning you. Get lost or suffer the consequences. Don't you dare...
and who might you be? You have quite the attitude. This is our jurisdiction now. We are all powerful here.
Yeah, we demand to speak with Topaz.
You know Topaz? It doesn't matter. The Strategic Investment Department has no obligation to talk to anyone not related to this project. In cases where debtors fail to repay within a set time frame, the IPC reserves the right to skip negotiations and take over all assets. We're simply following the rules.
You know, it's funny how the rules always seem to work in your favor, don't you think? This world's been hanging by a thread, and now you're here to pull the plug on it.
Don't blame me. I'm simply following orders. Do you think I get to make those kinds of decisions?
Save your breath, March. I never held out any hope of resolving this. Didn't you claim the IPC was all-powerful? Well, now's the perfect chance.
If I knew things were gonna get this heated, I'd have applied for... Anyway, since you seem intent on settling this matter with violence, prepare yourselves for my emulation!
Look, a VIP. Don't let me down.
Joining the battle.
Have a deal. There's no backing out now. For me or you.
Attack!
Like fun till everything burns to ashes! Set to the sea, go play!
Kid?
Give an inch and they'll take a mile. Who's the little backstabber?
Fight to live!
Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
Test. 0 points.
Firefly set to the sea, go!
Where there's a will, there's a way.
Sam in position.
Detonate.
I'm asking questions. Answer me.
Lose some, win some. Don't let me down.
SAS. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Who are you people? Not even our tech could take you down.
We took down the Doomsday Beast, the Stellaron, and Fantilia. Did you really think you could stop us?
Darn it. I'm all out of answers.
Sir, we've just received word from the director.
Director Topaz?
Teams are not to disrupt the lives of local inhabitants during the asset evaluation period. Teams that violate this directive will have their year-end bonuses reduced by 60%.
60%? We're done for. Attention all personnel. Evacuate the mine immediately. Erase all traces of your presence.
So, are we all good here?
Yeah. So, who is this Topaz anyway? She seems to have no problem ordering these idiots around. Or taming fragment-
It's a lot.
Why did this mess have to happen so close to the festivity?
Oh, looks like we've got a message. I get the feeling Branya... Are you coming with us, Zila?
Go on without me. I still have stuff to take care of. The miners need to know what happened. Branya messaged you, which means she thinks you can help.
Got it, Zila. Well, come on, to Clipos Fort.
These guys don't look like thieves.
By order of the Supreme Guardian, proceed no further, Miss Topaz.
Belobog might be in arrears, but I'm out of pocket. See you later, Captain.
Welcome back. I appreciate your help more than I can express. It couldn't have been easy running all of...
That's what friends are for, Branya. You don't sound like yourself. Is something wrong?
I'm fine. I haven't rested in a while. There's just too much happening all at once. Perhaps, but the IPC won't. They're moving quickly. Belobog is crawling with their agents. All they talk about is asset evaluation. The silver lining is that apart from the mine incident you mentioned, there haven't been any major conflicts in other areas. I suppose Topaz must have issued an order against harassing the citizenry. Still, it hasn't stopped panic from building. People are confused. They don't know where these strangers in black came from, nor what their intentions are.
Did you manage to get in touch?
That's the reason I asked for you to come here. I need... Look.
It's...
The contract Topaz sent to me a little while ago. There's a handwritten letter attached. Please, take a look at the contents. And then tell me your thoughts.
Miss Branya, if you'll permit me to call you that, I'd like to share a story with you from my own life. In your eyes, the IPC may seem heartless or cruel, but in reality, we all have a story to tell. As for myself, I was born on a small, unremarkable planet at the edge of the galaxy, a place whose name is known only to the native inhabitants. My home planet was extremely resource poor. To survive, people worked laboriously, manufacturing products for other civilizations in the galaxy, mostly in chemical or heavy. And given these circumstances, the natural environment of my home planet became increasingly harsh. I don't recall the exact moment when it happened, but people started wearing respirators just to walk down the street. My home was facing its demise. The relatively wealthy chose interstellar migration and started anew. The majority who stayed could finally, when fate... 2 years after signing the contract, the dark clouds and haze disappeared. When I was finally old enough, I officially became a member of the Strategic Investment Department. I witnessed the changes that took place on my homeworld, and was determined to bring the same changes to... I am writing to you, Miss Branya. I know freedom is precious to people, but in reality, there are things of much... How many generations... I have already negotiated the best possible deal for you. Once you sign this contract, I can understand that for you, this is an extremely difficult decision. Because of this, I believe that you will...
Her words do sound quite sincere. What do you make of it?
I agree. But it struck me as an honest letter. I found the contents... In any case, she wasn't wrong when she said this would be an extremely difficult decision. This planet's fate, the civilization it carries, everything that's happened here and everything that will happen, it all rests in my hands. This definitely can't, and shouldn't, be a decision made by me alone. That thought has crossed my mind. It comforts me to hear you...
Right. I don't think it's fair for you to carry the weight alone. Why not discuss it with us?
Topaz hasn't given me much time to consider. She wants me to decide as soon as possible. I wanted to put it to a vote, and let all the citizens of both the overworld and the underworld have their say. But with such little time, I'm afraid that's... I'll convene the Klapoth Fort architects immediately to discuss the contract. As for the locals, I'd like you to gauge their stance on the matter. The people of Belobog hold both of you in high regard. They'll most certainly be willing to tell you their thoughts.
Beloboggian, we've got your back. We failed to convince Topaz, but this should be a big...
Thank you, March. I'll assemble the ministers. Let's meet up here again later.
All right. If we want to make an informed decision, we need to hear from...
We meet again. Uh-oh. Sounds serious. Really?
I wish it were me. We don't have much time, Pela. Branya wants to get up...
Wait. You're telling me I have to make this huge decision on this... Okay. If it were up to me, I've looked at... And that's assuming no other disasters occur. I care more about those in the present than a future I can't be sure. If the IPC is able to bring about immediate change, then building a better world for future...
I see. So, compared to a... Thanks for your input.
Well, look who we have here! You and Marge paying us a visit. What's the occasion? Uh-oh, sounds like something serious is happening. You'd better fill me in. What? How is that possible? I need a moment to wrap my head around this.
Serval, we're racing against the clock. No time for head wrapping.
It's okay. I've thought it through. If it were up to me, I'd sign the contract.
What? Hold on, are you serious? I thought you'd be against it for sure.
Surprised? My reasons are pretty simple. Signing this contract would mean we no longer have to worry about surviving. For most of the residents here, especially those in the underworld, that would be more than enough to persuade them. As for working for the company, people need to work no matter where they are, right? If the IPC tries to take too many liberties, we can always rise up against them. You know, I've always longed for the stars since I was a child, which is why I devoted myself to science and the studying of the Stellaron. If someone told me that I could do whatever research I wanted with only a small price to pay, I probably wouldn't hesitate.
I see. I suppose that makes sense. Thanks for your input. I'll make a note of your opinion.
I've always longed for... I can't speak for everyone.
Is that the Trailblazers? It's been a while. It's been pretty hectic in the city lately. Do you need my... So that's who they are. It's worse. The Madam Guardian must be...
We're here to gather...
I'd refuse the contract, of course. There is no... Just look at them. Arrogant, faced with this sort of coercion. You must warn the Madam Guardian.
A soldier's perspective. Thanks for your input. Did we miss anyone in the over? From what I've gathered, it seems...
It's still early. Where to now?
What brings you two to the underworld? Seems a little That is a lot.
No stress, Nat. Just tell us what...
I've thought about it, and... Well, if I were Bronya, I won't deny the offer on the table is a very tempting one. And if we refuse, Belobog, even so, a quote I read back in school came to me just now. Living in the underworld has taught me that this phrase is true. I'd rather trek through...
Wow. Another vote for the against pile.
None other, but I can tell. Let me, well, ask away. I see. That's a trick.
Mr. Oleg.
Want to hear the... If this IPC... Have you considered what worries me the most?
Huh. I guess thank you for your thoughts.
Miss March, Big Brother, what brings you to...
Hey there, Clara.
Mr. Svarog went out...
What? Topaz?
I'm not sure...
what now? Svarog's super True. Done.
Huh? Miss March, do you want... That's complicated. I don't know what to...
It's alright, Clara.
I think if we have a choice for the future, it should be everyone's decision. Because when I was playing with Hook, the moles, and the other kids, we talked about it. Everyone has different dreams. If we accept Miss Topaz's offer, then doesn't that mean our dreams will just taking...
You're right. Just the thought of our lives. Thanks, Clara. Your thoughts mean a lot. All that... So, the votes are Oh, right! She's probably...
Back so soon? Are you feeling all right? You look a little... I can tell from your tone that this isn't gonna be a lighthearted chat. I think I get...
Yeah, you didn't think the future...
Right.
As it stands, the votes are even. Your opinion...
In that case...
What?
No. This responsibility... No matter the choice she makes, she has far greater foresight than I do. The vote is tied. If I were to give you my view, it would tip the scales, and I'll respect whatever decision she makes, but...
Understood, Zila. This is a difficult... It's times like these that a leader must stand up and do...
Right. It's Bronya's decision. She knows what's at stake. She won't run away from her duty. If she asks you, just let her know my reasoning. She'll understand.
Well, it's all in Bronya's hands now. Right? I'm glad the time has come. Let's go fill her in. I'm curious to see how she's handling those...
It's still early. Where to now?
Feel free to look around.
seen as many people here before. Oh, jeez, I can barely even hear myself think.
March, you're back. So?
We talked to people in both.
What was Zila's I should have known. That sounds like Zila.
Did you come to a conclusion?
It's pretty much the same situation here. The time has come to make a decision.
How could you not
Enough! All of you!
I know what to do.
Wait! I have something to say to the Supreme Guardian.
Himiko.
But aren't you?
Himeko? Wait, is that the real you or a hologram?
It's the real me, March. Real as they come.
Miss Himiko, from the Astral Express? It's an honor. Thank you for all your help in our previous campaign. Things might have turned out differently without your support. If we had known of your arrival beforehand, the architects would have given you a proper welcome. I'm afraid the current circumstances are quite exceptional.
I understand, Miss Rania. No need to explain. Your city is facing immense difficulties. My intention is simply to ensure that you have all the relevant intel. I hesitate to call it a solution, but I might have some information that might help. It is my hope that with this information, you will be better equipped as the Supreme Guardian to make a wise and informed decision.
Information? Please, tell me what you know, Miss Himiko.
I happen to have a friend with knowledge of Topaz. What Topaz said about her home world is indeed true, which is why she believes that the IPC's takeover of Belobog is the only way of ensuring the city's survival. But there is one thing she intentionally left out. Not all worlds that have accepted the IPC's terms have been saved.
You mean...
Performing ecological reconstruction on a planet carries inevitable risks. According to the intel provided by my friend, the success rate for the ecological reconstruction of worlds using the IPC's technology is 63%.
Only 63% of planets succeed? That's not exactly comfort.
This is the overall average across all IPC projects. The success rate of projects personally handled by Topaz is above 80%. She's undoubtedly one of the most capable people in her field. I wanted to bring these numbers, these probabilities, to light. I think it's only fair that you know all the facts before making a decision. Ultimately, it's up to you, Supreme Guardian, to make the final call.
I understand. Thank you, Miss Himiko. This information is of great help. Regardless of how alluring their promises may be, this contract is nothing more than a gamble. As a leader, I cannot let the future of Belobog hinge on a roll of the dice.
Now that you've decided, I don't have to pretend to be impartial anymore. I think you're making the right choice, Branya.
Astro friends, I have an idea, but for it to work, I'll need everyone's... I need some time to rally all the residents in the city. And then, I'll meet with Topaz. Please locate her for me. It doesn't matter where she is or what she's doing. And if the IPC is still trying to take over Belobog's assets, I ask that you do everything in your power to stop them.
Don't worry. Leave it to us. We'll find her. It won't be easy dealing with her, but these two will help me get the job done.
Belobog's future is not for sale. And we'll never forget the friends who stood by us in our time of need. Not once, but twice. Stay safe, everyone.
Gepard should be waiting for us, and here we go again. Back to our old stomping grounds.
It's still early. Where to now?
The Supreme Guardian has briefed me on the situation and asked that I assist you in ready to enter Rivet Town. Keep your guards up. We might.
Destination reached.
Wow, would you look at that? Huh. I never would have guessed it'd be here. But I don't see any mech or weapons. This place is completely surrounded by mountains. Surely they can't be.
Affirmative. The weapons are concealed within the towering rock formations.
No wonder we couldn't find the automaton factory. It was right under our noses all along. Wait a minute. You said these weapons have been hidden here from the very beginning? That means the architects of Eurillo 6 never used them in their fight against the Legion?
Correct. After the IPC departed from this world more than 700 years ago, no one has possessed the necessary knowledge for activating these weapons. The architects used the IPC blueprints to construct replica automatons. However, the overwhelming majority of the combatants, commanded by Elisa Rand, were human.
I see. The stories about this world are truly...
I would like to ask you a question, Toma.
You're awful polite for a big robot. Ask. Don't be shy.
If the IPC does not intervene, this world is doomed. Are you convinced of this conclusion beyond any doubt?
Yes. I've gone through countless case studies, and they all point to the same conclusion. Any world that comes into contact with the Stellaron is doomed. On the surface, things may appear to be getting better since the Astral Express lent a helping hand. But sooner or later, the underlying problems will resurface. A looming crisis can often lie hidden beneath the illusion of prosperity. Unnoticed by men.
Understood.
Understood. That's it? You don't have any thoughts on the matter?
Emotional readings indicate that your response is sincere and accurate. That is all I wish to confirm regarding this matter. While my opinion on the future of this planet may differ from yours, it ultimately holds no weight. I am merely a tool, not a decision maker.
If only my colleagues had the same self-awareness as you. Come on, Numby. We've got some assessing to do.
Topaz disappeared after leaving Rivet Town. In her absence, her subordinates flooded in and took over.
The IPC soldiers are well equipped. It wouldn't be wise to fight them
You're right, Miss Himiko. We'll be using the automaton stealth bomb to cover.
Automaton...
I'll explain later. Let's get moving.
Look, down there! It's the IPC!
Keep noise to a minimum, everyone. It's time to deploy the automatons. Are you ready? Remember, try to avoid It's a shame we had to resort to this method, but we had no choice.
I've seen standard issue robots like these before. It's an IPC.
Correct. The exterior is similar to the Grizzly, but its weapons and armor are more advanced. Hopefully the automaton stealth bomb will still be effective. Let me know when you're ready. Are you ready? Remember, try to avoid...
Oh no!
It's all right. Are you ready? Remember.
Oh no!
It's all right. Are you ready?
Got both.
Remember. To be honest, I didn't think it would be so powerful. This is the road that Topaz took.
Let's find her.
This time, the Mr. Svarog? Are you alright? I hope Topaz and her IPC henchmen didn't...
No, I didn't get her yet.
Greetings,
Tried to
outsiders.
the 10 rolls still happen.
I have had no conflict
Did
with
you?
the IPC's representatives.
Just doing the prologue before Pentacoli.
Such a result would be Topaz is ahead. She had the means to force me to comply with her orders, but chose not. From her perspective, the only way to preserve Belobog is by incorporating it into the IPC. While I do not agree with her viewpoint, I lack the computational power to provide evidence to the While it is unlikely, I still encourage the avoidance of...
Unlikely potential? Meaning...
Don't worry, March. The Express never pursues conflict as a first means. But if it comes down to it, we won't back down either.
Himiko's right. As long as we can look at ourselves in the mirror and know we did the right thing, that's all that matters.
Yeah, I got Jade on the last one. Didn't get hurt either. So I'm running just my main character. Firefly, Astral, Jinglu. And then for other ones I have Jade, Bronya, or Genti and that. I don't have a healer. I have to use the main character as the tank. So, some type of sustain. I do find the story stuff with some of the bosses, it's a little rough.
Why would Topaz come here? Is she looking for something?
It's possible. Many mysteries lurk beneath the surface of this world.
Oh, hey there, Slowpokes. I was starting to think you weren't gonna show up. This lady next to Miss March looks oddly familiar.
Pleasure to meet you, Miss Topaz. I'm Himiko, the Astral Express's navigator.
Oh, wow. I remember now. The illustrious Miss Himiko. Some of my colleagues dream about meeting you.
Well, I didn't think I needed her because I had a Firefly in that. Now I kind of regret it. Would have worked good with Firefly and our main fire character.
Of course! The Nameless have quite the reputation. You're following in the footsteps of the great Akavili, after all.
I'm pleased to see how well everyone's been getting along. Topaz, based on your greeting,
Nice.
I presume you have a good grasp of the current situation?
Of course! The deadline has already passed, but Branya still hasn't signed the contract. I think I can guess what's holding her back.
Please, don't misunderstand us, Miss Topaz. We have no intention of opposing the IPC or its board of directors. But we have very dear friends on Eurylos. Standing idly by and watching them sign an unfair contract goes against everything the Nameless are about.
Miss Himeko, sorry for interrupting, but this doesn't sound like a negotiation.
We needn't waste our time, March. She made her decision 10 minutes ago.
There's no fooling the Astral Express. You're absolutely right. Differing views don't necessarily mean one person is right and the other is wrong. However, to keep things moving forward, there's usually only one solution.
Huh? What do you mean?
My superiors have granted me the approval I need.
Like the start up their ancient weapons.
I wish. So many eager faces. I won't keep you in the dark any longer. Approval to launch an attack on the members of the Astral Express.
Oh
The
shit.
best kept secret to getting something over the line? Always be ready to turn the tables. Go, Numby. Projects under my wing have no room for error.
Oh boy.
Like until everything burns to ashes! This is more than a battle. Fight to live!
I'm asking questions.
Firefly Type 4 in position. Set the seeds ablaze! This is more than a battle. Fight to live!
Unworthy. Blade of Moonlight.
It's time.
Firefly Type 4 in position. Set the seeds ablaze!
Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward! Lance at the ready. Get!
Your
All
answers?
will be revealed. In lunar flame.
I will claim victory for myself. Fight to live!
I'm asking questions. Answer me. 0 points. SAS. Knowledge. The measure of truth and falsehood.
Sam in position. Detonate. Free. Join the battle.
Tedious. Blade of Moonlight.
0 points.
I'm on guard.
Incredible. No wonder the Astral Express is so highly regarded. Finished warming up? Now it's my turn.
Oh shit.
Stop! All of you, put down your weapons.
Branya! You're here just in time. Things were about to get out of control.
Supreme Guardian. I was starting to wonder whether you'd left the Express crew to fend for themselves. That would hardly be becoming of you.
I would never do such a thing. There was an important matter that required my attention.
More important than this?
Yes. I think you'll understand the significance once you see it. In short, I need you to help us evaluate our current progress.
Help you? That's interesting. I was under the impression you'd already decided to obstruct our operations here.
I have read your letter word for word, Miss Topaz. And your childhood experiences truly touched me. Your hometown once experienced a similar catastrophe to Yarillo 6. So I can understand your perspective on the issue and the position you have taken. It's because of this empathy you have that I still hold out a glimmer of hope. Despite all that's happened, I hope we can still find common ground through peaceful means.
I have to admit, talking to you is always such a pleasure. I apologize for my behavior just now. It was, inappropriate. I admire your determination, seeing as we've come this far. I've changed my mind. I'll hold off a little longer and see what you have to show me. But remember, winning over the higher-ups won't be easy.
I understand. That's why I've been taking things one step at a time. The first step was changing your mind. Members of the Express, we'll need your help.
What a dismal sight. This district. Have you been...
Kyle, sorry for the delay. Are we cleared to proceed?
The path ahead is clear, Madam Guardian.
Excellent. The mountain road, let's go.
What is this place? We've never been here before, right?
We've only recently discovered this domain. Let's keep moving forward.
Look, the people of Belobog have not given up. I just want to give them a chance.
Do you two recognize that broken down machine over there? I thought you might. Miss Topaz, I know you've done a lot of research into Belobog. I was wondering if there was any information on the engine of creation in your records?
Not at all. Which is why I find it so incredible. Such a massive feat of engineering, yet there's not a single mention of it in any of the strategic investment departments.
Hey, thanks for following, mommy. Appreciate you.
I may know the reason why.
So we're going paralogs to Pinnacle away.
Solely by the people of Belobog, without any external assistance. The project was led by the first Supreme Guardian, Alyssa Rand. While warriors fought on the front lines, the engineers worked tirelessly behind the scenes, designing and constructing it.
So what you're saying is the engine of creation was a weapon constructed by the Belabogians themselves?
Yes, but not entirely. The engine of creation was commissioned for combat shortly after its completion, and played a significant role in the battles against the Legion. But Alyssa Rand had a long-term vision, one that nobody anticipated. For a long time, this feat of engineering was codenamed the Geological Reconstruction. It was actually given a much grander purpose: to help the Belabogians rebuild their homeland and restore their world to its former glory, after driving away all those who threatened it.
Remarkable. A vision that would transcend both time and generations of Belabogians. Madame Rand was truly an inspiring leader. Not to take away from the Supreme Guardian in front of me. She's quite the inspiring leader as well.
Thank you. But I didn't really do anything. All I did was bring the people of Belobog together and make them aware that our hard-earned freedom was under immense threat once again. If we want to preserve this freedom, we must act and show those who doubt us that we, Belobog, have the will and the ability to control our own destiny. The outcome of our mobilization speaks for itself. The children of Belobog have made their decision. They have chosen to preserve this homeland with their own two hands.
I must say, I didn't anticipate this at all. I'll fight for this opportunity for you, Branya. I shouldn't have conflated your own circumstances with my childhood. That was a serious lapse of judgment on my part. My world never had a resolute leader, so people gave up on the idea of saving themselves long ago. But your civilization has persisted through the snow and storms for 700 years. A truly admirable feat.
Then, are you willing to retract your previous decision? As for the debt, we'll find a way to graduate.
Unfortunately, the acquisition of Urillo 6 is a strategic decision that's been approved by the IPC's top brass. Even if I wanted to overturn it, convincing them would be extremely... unless...
Don't worry, Miss Topaz. Myself and all of the Nameless aboard the Astral Express are willing to vouch for this world.
Fantastic. That might just work. As for the reports and potential accountability, I'll handle it.
Miss Topaz.
Don't worry, it's nothing I can't handle. There are more important things than titles and ranks. Finding the best solution is what matters most. That's unlikely. At most, they might just lower my rank and reduce my bonus a bit. But don't worry, I work for far more than just pay.
Thank you so much for all you've done. I never thought we'd drag the Express into a crisis again. Much less one that might cause a rift between you and the IPC.
Rift? I wouldn't go that far. Also, it's me who's mostly to blame. I didn't keep my subordinates in check. Oh, thinking about a career? Sure thing. I'll put in the best words I...
I'm glad we're able to discuss some lighter topics. Well, you all need some rest after everything you've been through. I've arranged rooms for you all at the Goethe, Miss Topaz. If you need somewhere comfortable to stay.
I appreciate the offer, but I need to head back and deliver my report. It's been great getting to know you both. I hope we can work together again in the future. Only next time under better circumstances.
It's still early. Where to now?
I've been wondering, how did you figure out what was happening here on Belobog, Himeko?
Well, you know, keeping an eye on the crew is just another part of a navigator's job.
March was looking forward to the Soulworm Festival for ages. Looks like she's missed her chance this time. I never thought this trip would be so... tiring. Time for bed.
In light of the events that have transpired, we will be taking the following disciplinary measures against you. Your rank will be demoted from P45 to P44 with corresponding adjustment to your basic salary. All bonuses for the current cycle will be revoked, including stock options and performance bonus. You will need to submit an additional report regarding this incident to Diamond. If you have any objections to this penalty, you may also file an appeal in writing.
I have no objections.
Understood. Is there any... If there are no further remarks, this meeting is...
You only got demoted one rank? Phew, you dodged a bullet there. Pretty big project to mess up on. Someone must be looking out for you. Oh, they've already left the call. Ugh, this voice changer is driving me crazy.
Let me turn it off.
Aventurine, why are you still on the line?
Hey, what's with the hostility? It's not like I'm your boss. Oh, wait. I guess I am now. My apologies. I'm still getting used to my new place in the hierarchy.
Can I help you? If you've got something to say...
Oh, nothing important. Just checking in on you. I told you Eurillo 6 would be a high-risk, low-reward case. Why do you even bother? In our line of work, having a kind heart can be more of a liability than an asset. If you're not careful, you'll end up leading yourself down a dead-end road.
Anything else? If not, I'm hanging up.
Wait. Hold on a minute. Don't hang up. I get it. You're not in the mood for this conversation right now. Okay. How about this? Something that might interest you. While you were enjoying your playtime on Eurillo 6, Diamond was busy taking care of the head honcho of the Building Material Logistics Department. That's why he didn't attend today's meeting. That's right. The renowned Terravan. One of the 7 board members. He's throwing his support behind us instead of the Marketing Development Department for once. Oswaldo won't be laughing anymore. Diamond's been a great help to both of us. Your antics on such a crucial day can't exactly be aimed at the Strategic Investment Department. Since you get the point, let's get down to business. I'm currently at Pierpoint. There's a major deal that could affect the whole department. I just so happen to need a reliable project manager for the job. What do you say, old friend?
Huh. And what prompted the mighty Aventurine to start collaborating with others?
Penacony. What else?
What?
That's right. Now that's the kind of reaction I was hoping.
Hold on a minute. Diamond picked you for this project? I was expecting someone like Opal or Obsidian to handle it. At least someone higher than rank P46.
Honestly, who knows? The family has some pretty questionable characters. If you ask me, doing business with them is a lost cause. As we both know, the IPC does more than just business deals. Guess it's my time to shine. So, how about it? This is a rare opportunity. Consider it. You never know, you might even be able to make up for your blunder on your...
I'll get back to you later. Seems like it's just one wild ride after another. I hope I made the right decision this time. The snow is mesmerizing.
Extra! Extra!
Huh? Who's wilder? A game ad? Using the just print it out and oh, seems right? I knew you were awesome! I've heard that Stellaron Hunter girl uses this kind of tech. Maybe we can see it in it's at the Rivet Town Plaza, right? That uniform. Was it him that texted you?
I knew you'd come! Come on! Let's chat about Ethereum Wars! I've been playing it for 18 years, so ask me anything!
Yeah!
Why, Ethereum using and collect battle!
I never...
Haha, we might not...
I think...
Oh, gamers will come, however, nevertheless...
Sounds like... do we? That's right!
Oh, I can't believe... No, I swear, there's no time to...
The atmosphere here is so different now. It's so lively.
So you guys have been here before? The corporation recently saw the potential in Eurillo 6 and just... Take a look. This is where the Interastral Tournament Festival will be held this year. The Ethereum Wars Gaming Association specifically chose this planet to help rejuvenate it and bring it up.
Good, good. Everything is going according to plan.
Is that Mr. Giovanni? Is that you?
Hmm? Oh, Wilder! I was just wondering where you'd got to. And you brought along a handsome gentleman and a beautiful young lady. Welcome to my arena. If I'm not mistaken, you're the Trailblazers, right? So, I presume you two have heard about the Interastral Tournament Festival.
Oh, psst. Look at his mask. Pretty cool, don't you think?
Look at me. My name is Giovanni Di Giorgio de Epsilon, a humble private trader from Epsilon and the sole sponsor of this year's Interastral Tournament Festival. If there's anything I can do for you, don't hesitate.
Thanks for introducing yourself, Miss. You seem like a pretty important person.
How humorous! As much as I'd like to oblige, this mask is a necessary precaution for me. Let's leave something to the imagination. Now, let me answer Ms. March's question. And as the sole sponsor of this event, furthermore, I'd also like to get to know the players. If you'd be willing to call me...
Weird, Matt, but he seems friendly enough. I suppose.
To have made friends like you. Oh, what a joyous... I believe Wilder has already filled you in on the Ethereum Wars, but if you have any questions about... Mr. Don't worry, Wilder. It's only natural that I introduce the festival to my new friends here.
Thank you, Mr. Giovanni.
Feel free to ask me about the Interastral.
Actually, you've been explaining...
Why, of course, not a... What's all?
Hey! Twerp! Hand over that...
Oh, you little brat! Who said you could touch this?
But this is mine. I found it on the ground.
Hey, that's enough! Picking on a kid,
Outworlder lady! Careful! They're dangerous.
Don't sweat it. Leave them to us.
I say, my IPC friends, I can see how captivated you are by that coin. Am I right in assuming that you're also Ethereum Wars player?
Where did that masked dude come from? And what does it have...
Exactly! What's it to you?
What I'm getting at is this. But instead of this young boy, I propose that this gentleman, if they lose, the coin will naturally become yours, and you can do as you wish. But if you lose, I would kindly ask that you gracefully accept defeat and refrain from causing any more trouble in my arena.
I had a feeling you'd...
Here are a few beginner-level ether spirits for you. They'll help you get that. If you have trouble handling these beginner spirits, it might indicate that this game isn't the best choice for you.
You've got...
You're in for a rude awakening. Prepare to face...
Here's a taste of our full... strength.
We sure showed those troubles.
Thanks, Miss Mart.
Good.
I don't know.
Didn't they mention something?
Yeah.
Oh, I know. They said they...
Huh?
I think there must be some kind of misunderstanding.
I suppose that means this coin doesn't belong to Miss...
Indeed. There is...
I think it'd be... I bet you guys can find a better...
I see.
I have no objection.
It's settled.
Oh, no need to... Now, I suggest...
Oh, you're right. It's,
A warp...
Huh? Oh.
Don't... According...
Huh?
It would be better...
I'll lend you it. Oh, it's up to you. Of course.
Well, is it? This is the...
It seems kind of complicated. Have you got the hang? Pretty impressive. So if we...
To participate, please excuse. I wish you all a mem...
Okay, let's head towards the...
So it's you.
Lance ablaze. Flaming wings. Forward!
This is where it ends. In the still waters of oblivion lie guide the wandering soul.
Disorderly noise! Time detonate!
Like Firefly, I will fight for myself. Until everything burns to ashes! I shall set the sea ablaze!
I'm on guard. Fracture!
I weep for the departed. Dusk's ring, it too shall fall.
Never stop thinking. Fail. Get out.
Live to fight! Fight you!
Did you come here of your own volition? Or was it fate? Systems, fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
Disorderly noise! Disorderly noise! Uphold the truth, and you will be protected. Noisy.
I'm asking the questions. Let's test your knowledge. 0 points. Next.
I shall set the sea ablaze!
Where are you going?
The noise is fading.
I weep for the departed. Dusk's ring, it too shall fall.
All the work of creation has been completed. The inevitable day has arrived. The embryo of philosophy will reshape for us all of reality.
I swear on truth. Lance at the ready. Defend the weak.
I swear on the calendar. Join the battle. I swear on words.
Do you have answers? Never stop thinking.
I swear on mountains.
Another journey begins.
I swear on rules. I'm on guard. Indestructible.
I swear on meaning.
Lance ablaze. Flaming wings. Forward!
Sound in position.
of your own volition? Existing as fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
Enough. May you return.
I weep for the departed. Dust's reign, it too shall fall.
Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood.
Joining the battle, executing attack.
Fail. Get out.
I swear on truth. Pressure!
0 points.
Half the work is already done. In the still waters of oblivion outside the wandering souls.
I'm asking the question. Think.
Like fireflies, I will fight for myself until everything burns to ashes! Live to fight! Fight you!
Lance at the ready. Don't lose momentum.
Your call. I can take either side.
Unstoppable! That won't do.
Executing attack!
Like firefly, I will fight for myself until everything burns to ashes! This I shall set the seas ablaze!
Unworthy of my time.
I'm on guard.
Firefly, live to fight! Fight you live!
Show me what you can do.
I shall set the seas ablaze!
I venture forth to hunt, always soaring, forever triumphant! Inevitable! Back down. Never hesitate! That won't do. All will be revealed. In lunar flame. A blade of moonlight. Too slow. Ready for death.
Live to fight! Fight human!
You're following this one then. I venture forth to hunt. Always soaring, forever triumphant! Inevitable!
I shall set the seas ablaze!
No. Have your fangs of fearless and unstoppable! That won't do.
This is more than a battle. Live to fight! Fight human!
You need to get stronger. Too slow.
Lance ablaze. Flaming lance. Forward!
Firefly, type 4. I shall set the seas ablaze!
You're falling apart on your own. Back down. Never hesitate! That won't do.
recognition for training my butt off.
Let's try one more before I go to bed. Baby. I'm a damn character. Bed, I think. Guess you guys are out one on watching. I get to sleep, friend. There we go. Peace.